So I just finished watching The Last Voyage of the Demeter. It's like based off the Dracula book. I think it's based off the beginning of the Dracula book. It was okay. Um, it was a little. It dragged a lot. It felt like a movie that was only supposed to be probably just the beginning of the movie, like the first act, and they extended it to be the whole movie. I think if they would have just kept to that, made it the first act, and then the way that they hinted at the ending of how it was going to continue, if that would have been the movie, I think it would have been better. It was like I said, it wasn't a bad movie, but it was just really slow. And maybe that's just based on the material too. They didn't have a lot to work with. But it did have. I mean, the actions. It wasn't a lot of action, but the actions that they did have, they were good. They were, they kept you in there. They tried to do some scares. I feel like this is gonna be a forgettable movie though overall. If you are a horror film buff, I think you'll want to see this, but you'll probably forget about it after a while. But it is worth a watch if you are a horror film buff. Otherwise, I say skip it. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't something that's gonna be memorable or something that you should spend your money on. If you see it on streaming, you feel like watching a horror movie, watch it. Otherwise, it's not really worth the watch. Like I said, the ending where it hinted it was going, I think that's more interesting. It would have been more interesting of a movie, but the actual movie itself, it was just okay. So just watch it if you have some time and you want to see something a horror film. Otherwise, skip it.